Holy, wait, that was 5 debuffs already? Oh, 61k? Hey everyone, it's TimaeuSS here, and welcome to another Honkai Star Rail video. So Silverwolf has dropped, and the Pride 1 team has already placed her at the S+ tier list for single target, and S tier in general, and A tier for 3+ targets. Now, in a previous video I just showed, that was during my live stream, we did stream as soon as Silverwolf dropped, and damn, we saw some CN whales go all the way E6 Cone 5 for her, and she has output an insane amount of damage. This is 61k damage at E6, okay, and this was a level 70 Silverwolf. Now, with the Bronia push, this was the amount she did, okay, at level 70. With the Bronia push, straight after using her skill, and that 68k level 70 E6 Silverwolf. Precisely so, why she is at the very top, even above Seele for single target damage at E6. Now, there are a lot of things we need to cover. I know this is looking like insane amounts of damage, but let's talk about why this is the case. All right. First of all, huge shout out to Grim for doing the global side of theory crafting. Grim's on the Pride 1 team and always putting out awesome content. I'll leave a link down below so you can check out his video. He does a ton of sims, and you can take a look at why Silverwolf at single target is at E6 simply due to the Eidolon. Okay, the Eidolon, let me show you. At E6, this is drastically different from Silverwolf's CBT version. E6, for every debuff the target enemy has, the damage dealt by Silverwolf increases by 20% for a max of 100. So this 20, okay, and we saw in the previous video, in the CN video that I showed you, that even with just Silverwolf starting the fight, right? Even with Silverwolf just starting the fight, you will be able to do 5 stacks. That is insane. So 100% damage buff, right, after using the skill. This is what makes Silverwolf a viable damage dealer. Okay, now a couple of things you must understand is that this is E6. Not everyone can get to E6, very difficult, and also this is in a vacuum in the sense that they could not really simulate Seele's resurgence procs. We know Seele's resurgence procs gives her an extra turn. Of course, the extra turn is a huge amount of damage because you can use your skill attacks, you gain energy, you can use your ultimate after that. So in real practice, Seele is probably still going to output more, but having Silverwolf who is a support, a debuffer, doing this much damage is absolutely crazy. Now, I know a lot of you are most concerned about E0, and as well as what is the most dolphin or small spender efficient level. So E0, you can see Silverwolf's damage does fall a lot, and the caveat is to that for the Silverwolf build, which we'll cover in another topic, your effect hit rate is enough for you to land a debuff 100% of the time before you commit any of the DPS stats to her gear, right? So you want, debuff first, then think about offensive stats. Well, it shows why the damage is a bit lower. So this is E0, and E2, which is what I have right now. E2 is a very sweet spot because for every debuff the enemy has, sorry, that's E6. E2 is when an enemy enters battle, reduce their effect resistance by 20%. So we already know in version 1.1, they decreased effective resistance of the enemies. 20% on top of that is huge. We worked out the formula for the chance to land debuffs and whatnot, and having a enemy lose 20% effect resistance is gaining anywhere between 40 to 60% effect hit rate. So that is stats you can put elsewhere, right? You can put it into, for example, crit rate or crit damage, attack, or anything like that. So this E2, if you're really considering of having her as not just a debuffer, but potentially a sub DPS, E2. But if you're just pulling for one copy, don't expect her to do huge damage. She'll be most likely playing the support role, which I do have a video. I talked about how to, abuse her bug planting or weakness planting effect so that you always get the weakness you want. Okay, which is really insane because it allows you to run a pseudo mono team involving lightning currently, Bailu, Jin, as well as Tingyuan, which is great synergy, and also pseudo mono ice in Gepi, Yan Chin, and also either March or Pela, right? So you have the option to do that. But for right now, E0, think of her as more of a debuff unit. So in terms of everything else, should you be pulling for her right now on the tier list? If we take a look, she's sitting at S+ tier right along with Seele, Bronya, Bailu, and Gepi. Opens a lot of team building options. She really helps with a lot of the team building options. And if we take a look at the Shuju Po Silverwolf guide, which is on the Pride side as well, I'll leave a description or link down below. You can actually run her with the free Lycon that is given. They do feel at its current testing that the Silverwolf free cone is better. The freebie one is better than the 5-star one. I did pull the 5-star one, so I'm going to be testing if this 5-star version is better than the free one that we get, that you can superimpose 5 easily. But I mean, were you shocked? Were you absolutely shocked that a Silverwolf support unit can really compare in terms of DPS ranking with Seele at E6? I mean, we know that the damage increase as a stat is absolutely busted, and for her to get 100% in E6 is crazy. The amount of stats this essentially gives, right? Because later on as you scale, damage increase is so much more. Jin lost this. Jin lost the damage increase, the lightning damage increase. So for Silverwolf at E6 to gain this amount, MiHoYo, what are you thinking? What are you thinking? You're making me want to pull for more copies of her. I already went E2, but now after the CN Wales, I'm thinking E6. Let me know down in your in the comments if you think I should maybe potentially do E6, because I do have an E6 Seele, right? I do have an E6 Seele, so technically I could compare and put the theory crafting into the test, my E6 Seele. But yes, it's TimaeuSS here, and let me know. Well, if you pulled Silverwolf and did you luck sacker? My pulls went okay, I think. You can catch the stream if you want to recap. But until next time, I'll see you guys in another video. Goodbye now.